In this tutorial, we'll demonstrate the mass transfer capability of ShareMyToolbox. Mass transfer is done via the web interface, and it's the only workflow that's performed on the web because it's an administrative function, not typically an employee function. Note that the mass transfer capability will be used in several scenarios, such as you terminate an employee and you need to transfer that employee's tools to the replacement employee, or maybe you replace a foreman on a job and all the tools are staying on that job and you want to transfer it all to a different foreman. So this gives you a quick and easy way to do it, rather than individually checking in all the tools and then checking them back out to the new person. So as you can see here, I've signed on to the enterprise version of ShareMyToolbox on the web, and I'm on the Tools tab. Note the Mass Transfer button on the toolbar. We've listed out all the tools, and we've also grouped it by employee so we can easily see who has what. So employee number 1 has 4 tools. Employee 2, if I expand that, they have 5 tools. And what we want to do in this case to demonstrate this is transfer these 4 tools to sample employee number 2. So we'll click on the mass transfer button. This is a real simple process. Tried to make it as easy as we could. We're going to select who we're transferring from, employee 1, and we're going to transfer all those tools to employee 2. We click the transfer button. It asks if we're certain we want to do this, so we'll say continue, and it's done. So now we go down to see who has what. Notice employee 1 does not pop up now because employee 2 has all the tools. Now what we want to do is take a look at the high torque drill. That was one that we transferred over to employee 2. And let's pull up the mobile application now and look at the result of that. So if I click on loan tools, we'll find the same 1/2-inch high torque drill. That's the second one on the list. If I click on that and pull up the tool detail and click on the history tab, now I can see that a mass transfer took place. So we do mark that transaction differently than other types of transactions. So you can see below where a tool was transferred between employees, and below that the tool was loaned to an employee. Each one of those, it functions a little bit different on the workflow. We wanted to mark the mass transfer as something separate because it's not something that the employee has to accept. The administrator's doing this and forcing the transaction. So as you can see, it's a real simple process, accomplishes what it needs to accomplish, and that concludes the demonstration of the mass transfer capability.